Myanmar and welcome to Myanmar Today. I am Henry Zin with the latest news and reports from around Myanmar. Loom brings us the first report on measles outbreak discussion at the Amyotha Hluttaw. Akajo with a report on school bus smart cards service to begin in early September. Williamson has a story on vehicle registration helps crime investigations. Last but not least, a report on charity book sales and donating for flood victims in Mon State. Before we get to the reports, we've got some local news. Dorsu Sulwin, chief of the Hluttaw Affairs Capacity Building Advisory Group, received a delegation led by the first Deputy Speaker of Thailand's House of Representatives, Suchat Thonjaraon, at the Hluttaw building in Naypyidaw on Tuesday. During the meeting, the officials cordially exchanged views on matters of boosting friendship and cooperation between the Hluttaws of Myanmar, Thai, development of Hluttaws, and the 40th IPA General Assembly that will be held in Thailand. Union Minister for Information Dr. Phay Min presided over launching a newsroom of the ministry's website on Tuesday. Director General of Information and Public Relations Department, U Ye Nain, briefed on the management for MOI website and renovation of the newsroom. The Union Minister then gave advice on securing rights to state information and the easy flow of news and information. The officials were instructed by the Union Minister to do more research and to ensure cybersecurity at the department. The Research and Data Division under the IPRD has posted local and international news on its web portal and social media that have attracted 1.4 million viewers while retaining public access to information. The Union Minister for Agriculture, Livestock, Breeding and Irrigation, Dr. Amyotha, received Toshio Nishimura, Honorary Consul of the Republic of the Union of Myanmar in Aichi Prefecture, at the ministry in Naypyidaw on Tuesday. During the meeting, both sides discussed on matters of cooperation between Myanmar and Japan in the agricultural development sector, human resource development, Japan's investment and cooperation in agriculture, livestock breeding and agricultural inputs, the strategies facilitated to the development and improvement of the agricultural sector, water supply in rural areas and allocation of tasks for the agricultural development. And that's all with the local news. Let's take a look at the first report. Last year, almost 350,000 measles cases were reported globally, double the numbers from 2017 reported by UNICEF. Myanmar is one of the countries that has suffered from measles outbreak to some degrees. As part of eliminating measles virus by 2023, Ministry of Health and Sports presented to the Amyotha Hluttaw on Tuesday that Myanmar has been working with 4 strategies to achieve the goal. Loom gives us more information.
The second Amyotha Hluttaw 13 regular session, 12th day, took place in Naypyidaw on Tuesday, 20 August 2019.
Amyotha Hluttaw ကိုယ်စားလှယ်များခင်ဗျာယခုချိန်ကစပြီးပြည်ထောင်စုသမ္မတမြန်မာနိုင်ငံတော်ဒုတိယကြိမ်အမျိုးသားလွှတ်တော်73ကြိမ်မြောက်ပုံမှန်စည်းဝေးရဲ့12ရက်မြောက်နေ့အစီအစဉ်စတင်ပါတော့မယ်
Following the session on Tuesday, Hluttaw representatives from Amyotha Hluttaw discussed how Myanmar is managing the outbreak of measles nationwide not to occur. The question was raised by Ujodok, Mandalay Region Constituency 7.
ကမ္ဘာအချမ်းသာတို့နိုင်ငံများတွင်ပါဝင်သောပြည်သစ်နိုင်ငံအပါအဝင်နိုင်ငံပေါင်း98နိုင်ငံမှာ2018ခုနှစ်ကဝက်သက်ရောဂါပုံမှန်ဖြစ်ပွားခဲ့က
The richest countries including France. In total of 98 countries, measles occurred the most in 2018. The measles occur most in Brazil, Ukraine and Philippines. In Ukraine alone, there were a total of 120 persons who suffer from measles, which was 30,000 number higher than 2017. In France, the number were increased to 2,300 persons according to UNICEF. In 2018, almost 350,000 measles cases reported globally, more than doubling from 2017, reported by UNICEF.
မြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာပြီးခဲ့တဲ့2011ခုနှစ်2012ခုနှစ်
Measles happens due to measles virus, mostly to children under 5 years old. In Myanmar, the measles outbreak happened one time in 2012. In 2013, the measles outbreak happened to the age group of 18 to 20 for the 15th time. In August 2016, due to measles outbreak occurred in Naga self-administered zone, the Ministry of Health and Sports had to do an emergency measles immunization.
With response to the concern raised by Hluttaw Mandalay Region Constituency 7, Union Minister of Ministry of Health and Sport, Dr. Today, explained the steps to follow in order to prevent from measles.
ဒီမှာသေတယ်မသေဘူးဆိုတာကတော့ကလေးရဲ့ nutrition အရင်အရေးကြီးပါတယ်အာဟာရ
Whether the children die or not, it is greatly concerned with children's nutrition intake. Moreover, it is concerned with whether they are accessed to proper health care, quality service, and whether the children's immune system is strong enough or not. Talking about immune system, breastfeeding to babies for the first 6 months is vital, so that children's immune system will be strong enough to fight for any kinds of viruses.
ပစ္စည်းပေါ့ anybody ကနေတော့ဒီဟာကိုတတ်ပလိုက်အဲ့ဒါကျွန်တော်ဒါတွေအကုန်လုံးနဲ့ဆက်ဆက်နေတာကိုကျွန်တော်တင်ပြခြင်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်
In USA, the percentage of mortality due to measles is only 0.1%. However, in the developing countries, it is 3 to 6%. With response to the question how we can prevent from measles, Dr. Today, Union Minister of Ministry of Health and Sports, highlighted that the larger the immunization coverage of measles is, the less chance for children to get infected with measles virus. So he encouraged everyone to do immunization.
ပုံမှန်ကာကွယ်ဆေးထိုးခြင်းဆိုတာ routine immunization ပါ
By 2023, Myanmar is determined to eliminate the measles 100%. So there are 4 strategies that Myanmar has been doing. Firstly, routine immunization and supplementary immunization activities, SIA, in every township from Myanmar above 95%. Secondly, to supervise suspected patients. Thirdly is to outbreak response immunization. Lastly, working together with NGOs and INGOs.
That's a report on the measles outbreak discussion at the Amyotha Hluttaw. We're going to take a look at the weather conditions now in Myanmar. In Yangon, it's going to be cloudy, a morning thunderstorm, then a heavy shower during the day. There'll be a shower or thunderstorm in the area in the evening. Otherwise, plenty of clouds at night. The daily outlook is around 28 degrees Celsius high, but it's going to feel like 35 degrees Celsius. There's a 59% chance of rain for the day. In Naypyidaw, it's going to be cloudy, a couple of showers and thunderstorms during the day. And very likely, there's also plenty of clouds, a couple of showers and thunderstorms at night. The daily outlook is around 27 degrees Celsius high, but it's going to feel like 33 degrees Celsius, 64% chance of rain for the day. Looking ahead, showers and thunderstorms through late Saturday night. In Mandalay, it's going to be cloudy, probably with afternoon showers. And there'll be evening showers, otherwise plenty of clouds at night. The daily outlook is around 32 degrees Celsius high, but it's going to feel like 38 degrees Celsius, 96% chance of rain for the day. Looking ahead, rain and thunderstorms late Sunday night through Monday morning. Stay with us as Akajo brings us the second report, and we'll take a look at the stocks and currency exchange rates right after that. Yangon Region Transport Authority on Wednesday announced that smart cards for the students who use school bus system will be provided starting from the first week of September. YRTA's Managing Director Wu Mo told reporters during a press meeting at YRTA headquarters that the authority has received particulars from 1,950 students. Akajo shares more information with us.
Yangon Region Transport Authority YRTA on Wednesday announced that smart cards for the students who use school bus system will be provided starting the first week of September. YRTA's Managing Director Hluttaw told reporters that the authority has received particulars from 1,950 students so far. The particulars of the students are now in the process of compiling and integrated to the smart cards. YRTA's MD explains more on this.
We have received particulars from 1,950 students. Also, their photos are received. We are now scanning them and planning to get them printed. We expect the card issuing process to finish by the end of this week, and we will distribute the smart cards to the students through bus crew by the first week of September, and start using the cards and application that came with it.
It is claimed that CCTV cameras are installed in school buses which are connected to GPS. The students taking the school bus will be provided the RFID cards. The RFID system will enable the school and parents to monitor and track students' entry and exit from school called RFID and SMS-based student attendance system. The parents will be able to track the location of the students through a mobile application. While YRTA is ambitious and optimistic about the school bus system, the private school bus service providers, which are running currently and independently, are not happy with the new system. They find the 12 rules imposed by YRTA for school bus operators strict to follow and putting the business at risk. And they assume it puts the business at risk. Of 200 buses set for the Yangon bus system, about 100 school buses have been running since the last academic year. YRTA is ambitious that new school bus system will help solve the Yangon's heavy traffic congestion. Hluttaw continued to explain the latest update on the school bus system.
The number of schools which uses the school buses remain stable. Over 100 buses are running with 12 schools. Some schools are in the process of discussing with YRTA to get the service, so we are looking into the route to expand for further schools.
Yangon Region Transport Authority started implementing Yangon school bus system in 2018 and 2019 academic year. The first pilot project operated in about 100 school buses for the schools such as Kamayo TDC, Yangin TDC, and 5 schools in North Okalaba Township over the last academic year. The Yangon school bus system is reported to be integrated with a telematics system which the authority claims to implement to the whole public transport sector. Telematics has been a buzzword in the transport industry for some time, but many bus companies are now rolling out highly customized solutions that transform efficiency as well as the customer experience. Once integrated into a bus company systems, telematics solutions deliver benefits that go straight to the bottom line as well as improving environmental outcomes. They claim to increase fuel efficiency, help managers monitor their fleet, navigate buses through challenging road conditions, and encourage safer driving practices. This is Agajo reporting for Myanmar International Radio.
That's a report on school bus smart cards service to begin in early September. Let's take a look at the currency rates from Myanmar Central Bank. $1 is at 1,522 kyats. 1 Chinese renminbi is at 215 kyats. 1 euro is at 1,690 kyats. 1 pound sterling is at 1,849 kyats. 1 Singapore dollar is at 1,100 kyats. 1 Malaysian ringgit is at 364 kyats. 1 Thai baht is at 49 kyats, and the Indian rupee is at 21 kyats. Gold is trading at $1,501. Silver is at $17, and Brent crude oil is at $55. On the Yangon Stock Exchange, FMI remains at 12,000. MTSH remains at 3,900. MCB also remains at 8,400. FPB dropped 500 at 22,500. TMH dropped 50 at 3,000. You're watching MI Radio's Myanmar Today. You can go to our website at miradio.com.mm and listen to our radio programs live on the website. If you're on FM, catch us on 96.1 FM in Yangon, 96.5 in Mandalay, and 96.7 in Naypyidaw. Or you can simply download MI Radio app on both iOS and Android devices, so you can listen to our radio programs anywhere in the world. Alright, let's move on to the next report. From 2014 to 20th of August this year, there were reports of 2,900 vehicle-related crimes committed across Myanmar, and 2,895 crimes were committed in Yangon region alone. When vehicle-related crimes are committed, the information on related vehicle becomes an important source for the police force in crime investigations. Therefore, it is very important to get all the vehicles registered with YRTA so that crimes can be investigated in a speedy manner. Williamson will tell us more on how vehicle-related crimes and vehicle registration are interrelated.
Yangon is the city where bus is the main transportation means for the public. It is common to see that the buses are full with passengers most of the time, especially during the rush hour. At the same time, it is also very much important that the passengers feel safe and sound while taking bus. However, hit and run, pickpocket, and related issues still remain a big concern for the passengers. So how can we reduce bus-related crimes in Yangon? One of the solutions suggested by YRTA is to get all the vehicles registered, which plays an important role in investigating the vehicles-related crimes. Registered vehicle can provide the details of a vehicle, and it also helps YRTA track crime better. The vehicles include city bus, minibus, and truck, but there are still some vehicles in Yangon which are being run as city passenger bus, but without registration. Speaking on the importance of city taxi registration, Hluttaw, the Joint Secretary of YRTA, said,
The advantages of registering the vehicles are, within the span of 2014 to 20 August 2019, we could help the police force with the information we have here. There were 2,900 vehicles related to crimes nationwide. In Yangon region alone, there were 2,895 cases where we could help the investigation by providing the information on vehicles. We have the information on the owners of the vehicles, the drivers, and the passenger who travel by these vehicles. Apart from Yangon region, we also provided the information for 2 cases in Irrawaddy region, another 2 cases in Mon State, and 1 case in Shan State. These cases include hit and run, kidnapping, and several other cases where we could use our data and try to help police force. Without being registered as city taxi, we would not be able to do it. Therefore, city taxi registration is also important in case solving.
As the number of vehicles keeps on increasing, traffic jams has become a major issue for the residents in Yangon. Speaking on solving traffic jam problem, Wu Ang, a member of YRTA, also stated,
With the large number of vehicles in Yangon, traffic congestion has become a major issue for us. Therefore, to tackle traffic jam problem, we designated Strand Road Express as the main road for trucks, and we don't allow the heavy trucks above 9 tons to travel in daytime, but from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. However, as there are still many passengers traveling at night, We still have challenges in putting the traffic rules and regulations into action.
Due to the report by some press recently on bus fare hike, the public whose main transportation means is YBS in Yangon are worried that they might soon pay higher fare for bus service. But according to YRTA, which held a press conference on 21st of August 2019, stated that YRTA has not released any statement on bus fare hike. However, YRTA admitted that it has started to consider bus fare of YBS as it is getting expensive for YBS in building bus terminal and the bus service providers are left with little interest from YBS. Therefore, it is true that YRTA will not hike the bus fare immediately, but it is taking a consideration on bus fare carefully. As YBS is the main means for transportation in Yangon, hiking the bus fare might not be a good decision for YRTA as well, as YBS provides service to the passengers at affordable price for common people. YRTA is also working on upgrading the bus stops in Yangon where the passengers can have access to mobile charging plug and a comfortable bus stop for passengers. So far, around 300 bus stops have been upgraded with above-mentioned facilities. This is Williamson reporting for MI Radio.
That's a report on vehicle registration helps crime investigations. Well, finally, we got our last report on charity book sales and donating for flood victims in Mun State. With a generous heart to donate for the flood victims in Mun State through book sales, which there is no price tag assigned to the books, but to put in donation as much as you want from your heart and take a book that you want to read, has been held from Tuesday to Sunday. It was organized by Perfect Youth Charity Organization in collaboration with Myanmar Writers Union. The charity book sales is located between Mahabandula Park and Yangon City Hall. David Tanner joins us with the story coverage.
The book sale, which there is no price tag for each of the book, but through the donation of how much you want to donate and pick a book or two you want to read system, just amazed me. It's just freeing two birds with one key, which will get knowledge plus blessings together. With that being said, I have interviewed Go Henry Zin, the chairman of Perfect Youth Charity Organization.
My name is Henry Zin. I'm currently the chairman of Perfect Youth Charity Organization. So our organization have three missions, which are to help children who are in need, senior citizens who are in need, and natural disaster affected places. For the natural disaster part, we have two sectors divided as well, which are prevention and helping already the affected areas. In prevention sectors, we do campaigns such as picking up rubbish and waste in the city area, while we also share knowledge to the public to prevent and help carrying the natural environment around us. In the helping sector, we do things like today, in which we gather resources and things in need to help the areas which has been affected by natural disaster. While helping, we have connection with most of the great authors, as today's book sale through donations has been supported by Myanmar Writers Union. We got great books which are donated by a variety of bookstores. How it works is simple. We sell books here, no price tag, but you can give us as much as you can for a book or two. After all, the donation we get, we will be giving all of it to the area. Our idea is to build a temporary office near the affected areas and cook rice and curry and send the places where the people are really in need.
I have also interviewed a monk named Ashin Tuwana, the patron of Perfect Youth Charity Organization, for why they choose to do this kind instead of other alternatives. Let's find out.
I proclaim myself as the person who loves literature, and I also have a mindset to share the love for literature to the others as well. And I also think that the people should read the books as well, as it's one of the main sources of knowledge and wisdom. Only then they can decide for what is right and what may be wrong themselves. With that being said, they will also gain sympathy, kindness, etc. through wisdom. So this book sales for donating the people in need in Mon State also signal and give people the message that we should read books. And we have been doing this for 4 years now, if we include this year.
Ashintuwana also added about how we should be a responsible citizen and help each other out without being selfish.
We can just depend on government alone in a country. There may be organizations, and as a citizen, there are things we can do as well if we think of it. There are people who are waiting for miracles to happen. But how can miracles happen if we don't do the things that we should be doing? As government solving the problems and developing the country as much as they can, we have to do our part as well, which is to help one another as a citizen. By doing this, we can be one of the major changes that our country needs. And we shouldn't be selfish and just think about ourselves.
What kind of books and genres will be included? Let's hear it out.
There are lots of genres in this book sales. New books which has just been published at the present time are also included. For example, like Saya Ume Agat's book as well as new magazines. So we try to include books which are new and books that can give the people new kind of information and knowledge. Even if this amount helps 200 households or even 200 people who donate collaborated in this donation, people who buy the books can be the part of the donation and get pure blessings.
Reporter David Turner reporting from Myanmar International Radio, signing out for now.
That's all the reports we have for today. Let's take a look around on the international landscape. A Chinese employee of Britain's Hong Kong consulate has been detained by Shenzhen police for violating the law, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Geng Shuan confirmed at a regular press conference on Wednesday. Geng said the staff member was given a 15-day administrative detention for violating the law of the People's Republic of China on penalties for administration of public security. Geng added, the employee is a resident of Hong Kong SAR, but not a UK citizen. Therefore, this is totally an internal affair. He recently said the British side has made a series of erroneous remarks on Hong Kong-related issues. In other news, the first people to dive down to the Titanic in nearly 15 years say some of the wreck is deteriorating rapidly. Over the course of 5 submersible dives, an international team of deep-sea explorers surveyed the sunken ship, which lies 3,800 meters down in the Atlantic. While parts of the wreck were in surprisingly good condition, other features had been lost to the sea. The worst decay was seen on the starboard side of the officers' quarters. Titanic historian Parks Stephenson said some of what he saw during the dive was shocking. And that's a wrap on Myanmar Today. Catch the show on MITV every evening, Monday to Friday at 8:30. You can also join me on MI Radio from 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., 1 to 1:30 p.m. and from 7:30 to 8 in the evening. Don't forget to drop your comments and messages on our Facebook posts. We'll be back with more news and reports. Thank you for joining us. I am Henry Zin. Have a great day, everyone.